So the government has spent £2 billion more than what was expected last month. Yes, you've heard that correct. 2 billion. So the government was only expected to borrow £15 billion last month. Borrowing is the difference between public expenditure and how much they take in tax. But instead they borrowed 17 billion. 17 billion in 1 month. So of course this will go straight on the public debt, which is roughly around 2.9 trillion. With the interest payments on that being roughly around £105 billion per year. That is more than what we pay on defence and transport combined. So what does that mean for the average person? So as the government carries on taking out more finance, more credit, more debt, right? The interest payments will continue to increase, cash strapping the public services even more. The government will have to address this at some point. And they've only really got 3 options. The first, they have a sudden bounce of growth in the country and business starts flocking here. But that's not really likely, saying that the energy costs and tax costs and the fact that growth is now at 0.1%, which is almost a rounding error. So that's not really likely. The second option they've got is to increase taxes. But like I said in the first option, that draws away business and affects growth even further. So they have one final option, which I think will inevitably come. They will have to start cutting back their expenditure. But you see, that's really hard to do because the government has been gaslighting the public for about 20 years, trying to say that the economy and the public debt will be fine, it's fine, and they've carried on spending and spending and spending. They even tried to say that the last round of austerity was a choice, and they tried to blame the crumbling public services that we've got at the moment on it. But it wasn't a choice, and this next round of austerity will not be a choice, and they are going to have to pick what is required and what is not. They are going to have to tighten their belts, and some people will be adversely affected by it. That's for sure. But, like I said, this cannot continue as it is. Let me know what you think in the comments.